And this is Bob from Makana Odyssey, and today I'm going to give you a reading for Taurus. But before I get started, I want to show you a couple things. Here, this cup. This is one of the cups that we'll be selling at our shop. It is in honor of the goddess, as you can see. And we have another one as well, which we'll be selling also right here. And we're going to have many more. So, anybody interested in one of those cups can contact me at 321-274-7442, or better yet, come and see me at the shop in Mount Dora at the Redinger Flea Market on State Road 441, which is right past Apopka. So anybody in the greater Orlando area, it's a simple ride. We're there every Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 4. So hopefully we'll see you. We do a lot of wonderful spiritual things in our shop. We have a tremendously spiritual environment, and our shop is pretty cool. Again, I also am an ordained minister. I am a pagan minister, of course, but I do everything any other minister would do. Okay, so we're going to get right down to the reading for you. You know, I see a bunch of things for you, but most of you are good. It seems to be a very nice reading. I do see good news will come to you in some way or another. I see that you do want to be lifted up from something. There is something that you feel is holding you down in some way, and you're trying your best to be lifted above. And you will be. You have to believe. If you believe and you put yourself, I should say your trust in the divine, meaning your goddess, or whatever god you believe in. I personally believe in the goddess. But whatever spirit or deity that you believe in, put your trust in them. I do see also that occasionally you feel you're not appreciated for the things that you do. Now, I do know a few Taurus. They are tremendously capable. The ones I know are magnificently capable. So I don't see any problem with that. You can be a little stubborn. You can have things on your mind, or I should say made up in your mind, that it'd be a little difficult to pry them loose sometimes for some Taurus, not everyone. But that's okay. That's not a problem. I do see that you have to, really have patience. See, your outcome for what you're looking for, new starts or new beginnings or something, is going to happen for you. Don't try to force it to happen. Believe me, it'll come to you. It'll come by itself. If you try to force it, even though it's coming, you sort of lose patience, and then occasionally you can lose your grip on what you want because you lack of patience, and I should say you're such in a rush for this to come. Whether it is a physical thing or a mental thing or a job thing or whatever it might be for a different Taurus, understand, don't rush it. It will happen for you. Now, through your prayers and your communication with the Spirit and the gods, you'll be on the right foot. You have a lot of spiritual cards here. I do see also a movement for you, whether it is different employment or even a move from one place to another, something of that sort. And there's going to be new energy coming to your life as well. Now, you do have to set your heart free. And when I mean set your heart free, that doesn't mean leave your lover or something of this sort. What it means is you have to let yourself free to be able to experience happiness, experience changes in your life. See, a lot of times we want change, but it is so difficult to let go of the past or what might even be happening at the moment that, that change eludes us because of that. We have to not do that. You have to definitely navigate yourself into a better position in your life and reclaim your mind. Now, I'm going to show you that card, so when I say that, you don't think I'm just saying something. See that? That is a card that tells us we need to reclaim our mind, meaning if bad things are happening to you, or if bad things have happened to you in the past, or whatever, we get our mind tangled up in that. And what happens then is we expect it, and we should not do that. We should not do that. We need to take precautions, of course, so things don't happen, but we don't want to get into the mode where we're expecting it, because if you expect it, you manifest it. This is what you have to let go of. Now, I know a lot of you already do. The Tauruses I know, they do have a space where they pray and they believe in the God and the Goddess. I understand that, and that is magnificent. But for the other Taurus who don't do that, Find yourself a spot where you can sit quietly and relax, someplace in the evening. If you have children, don't think, the kids in the fish tank or the swing on the fish chandelier, they open the window, jump it out, none of that stuff. Just put your mind into your goddess or your God and your thoughts of what you need. Now, meditation is a wonderful thing to do. I do meditate every day for at least an hour. And I know people say it's difficult. Well, let me say, I learned many, many, many years ago about meditation. I learned empty mind meditation, of course. I call it empty mind meditation because you're supposed to clear your mind. Okay. But through the years and as I evolved in spiritualism, I realized, and through other people that were much smarter than me, taught me that I can do manifestation meditation many years ago. And that is what I do. I'll sit down and I'll look for the goddess and I'll ask her to come to me and to touch me. And she does. And she does always. Not every single meditation, but a lot she touches me. She always touches my heart. But I'm saying physically touch me. She always sends me signs. While you're doing that meditation, ask for a sign. Ask for a sign, and then you need to become hyper aware. Hyper aware. Meaning, look for the answer to that sign. See, what happens is we ask for a sign and then we're looking for it, but we get caught up in our day or our week or the moment, and we blank it out. And now we're not looking for the sign anymore. In the back of our mind, we're saying there's going to be a sign coming, but we're not looking. We're not aware. Signs can come in many, many ways. They can come in a thought. They can come when you open the TV and a few lines on it. They can come when you open a book and there's a couple lines in there about just exactly what you were talking about. Like, I'll give you, for instance, even today. So I always ask for a sign for the goddess to show her love for me and my love for her, of course, and my loyalty. And I always see a raven, always. But today, here in Florida, it's a rainy, crazy day. And even on days like this, I do see ravens. But I didn't get a chance really to go out today, except for a few seconds, because I'm babysitting. At any rate, so I turned on a TV program, and it was a war movie. And these guys are going up in the mountains, and they had to have a radio call. So what do you think the guy says? Okay, you're Raven, and you are whatever. So when you call, you say, this is Raven. So you say right off the bat, even though I did not physically see a raven today, the raven was in that movie. Now, it's a very old war movie, so the chances of me watching it were very slim. Although I do like war movies, but I haven't had the desire to watch them lately or at all for many years. Anyway, today I said I wasn't doing nothing. I said I'm going to look at this movie. And right away the call sign was Raven for these soldiers. So it showed me right away the goddess was there. She loves me and I love her in every single way. Okay, so also you have to be able to use critical judgment in things. In other words, before you make a decision on something, think clearly. Think clearly of what you're doing. Even if you're knowledgeable in what you're doing, think clearly. And things will be wonderful for you because you have really nice cards for the future coming up. Again, very important. Very important. The last card I do want to show you, but I'm going to talk to you a little more about is the Kundalini card. See that? Kundalini in spiritualism is finding that zest. It is something that happens in your spine. I'm not going to go 100% to it, but you get that zest for life, that magnificent feeling. That's what you need to have, and that's what you need to get. And you have to try your best, even when you're depressed, to grab something, a hold of something that gives you a little tickle, makes you feel good in some way or another, to try to pull you out of that depression. Now, we all go through depression. I do. We all do. That's just part of being a human being. But grab something that you love, something you like, even if it's an object that you want to look at, something that is going to be good for you. So grab that Kundalini. And here, as your other card, which I'm reading right now, is honor yourself in every single possible way that you can. And prosperity is coming for you. It really is. Prosperity is going to be there. Again, do not lose patience. You see, here, I want to show you this card. See, this is a card with the angel flying, see, out off the porch or off the balcony. And what that is doing, she's throwing herself into faith. This woman takes a leap off the boundary, and am I going to fly? Is things going to be magnificent, or am I going to fall? So she says, I'm going to have faith that things are going to be magnificent. I'm going to have faith that the winds will take me to someplace magnificent, and the gods will guide me. And she takes the leap. You see? And she takes the leap. There she is flying. So understand that. Things are going to be good for you coming up. You're going to have some trials and tribulations. Who doesn't? You're a human. That's going to happen. But things are going to be good. Have faith and understanding. Stop dwelling on something possibly that you're dwelling on. You don't have to call problems to you. They come by themselves. Believe me, they have a way of steering their way towards you. So you don't have to dwell on it and think about it and bring it to you. Believe me, you don't need to bring it to you. It has its own GPS. It'll find you. Okay, so that is what I want to tell you on your reading for Taurus. Now, the next thing I want to say, and I say this all the time, but I'm running out of time, is come and see us at the Reading Flea Market. Or call me 321-274-7442, and I will be happy to answer your questions. Send me a text if you're interested in something about crystals, something about candle magic, something of this sort, the energy of different crystals you might want. Let me know, and I can help you. I can help you by getting you the candles, getting you the crystals, or just telling you about it, and you can do that yourself. So, send me a text, 321-274-7442, and if you're interested in a cup, let me know. But more important than anything else, if you can come and see me for a chakra balancing, I'm going to tell you, you're going to be very happy. Okay, so, namaste and blessed be, and hopefully I will be hearing from you.